Yes. We live, baby. We live. Let me go ahead, share this to some different groups. And if you hop on, do the same. Do the same, please. Okay, here we go. Look how big my hair looks. It is big though. Okay, so all right. If somebody let me know if this is going slow, if it's like freezing. Please let me know. 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 Tap in. Okay. If you're on, drop your sign. Y'all know what to do. Drop your sign, please. Please. Please drop your sign. Drop your sign down in the comments so that we can get a good idea of who's in the house. Hold on. So we can get a good idea who's in the house, what's the energy gonna be, where is it coming from in terms of the co-creation that's about to take place on tonight, to see what's in the cards for us on tonight, baby. You know, and I hope everybody has been doing their own work, doing your own spiritual work, your own personal self-work and development, self-healing, and also, whatever steps you might be taking to get what you need to proceed, because we must proceed, okay? Yeah, so I appreciate the heart. Be a dear and please share this, because sharing is caring, and the more people that we have, tap in. Oh, it's Destiny. Hi, sister. Hello, sister. Hi, sister. I know your sign, but drop it for the people so they know. Gang, Aqua is in the house. Please, thank you. And I don't know if you ever did see what your moon and your other signs are, your other placements, but you need to check it out if you didn't. Yes, that's right. Okay, so I got to share this in a couple spots. Let me see. Let me see. I'm going to share this to... Wow, we say the same thing. Girl, you know why? You already know why. You already know why. Society. Bam. Post. Okay, cool. And I just need to get the link. Okay, cool. Okay. I see 3. That's a good number for me. Let's go ahead and jump on in, since, Aqua is in the house. That's enough for me. Let's get to it. Where shall we start? Y'all know y'all either want to start with some love or some money. Let's just be honest. I mean, come on now. So before we do any of that, let's start with just a general oracle message. Where shall we go for just a general message? No, let's just jump straight into the love. Let's jump straight into the love. Okay, we're going to jump into the love oracles, the angel oracle here. and just see what is a straightforward message that we can all take with us right now as a now, of all my days of shuffling, I have never seen 3 cards just jump straight out like that. And the way that they jumped out, it's like boom, boom, boom. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and read the one that jumped out first. This one right here. And I know y'all can't see that because it's very far, but I'm gonna let y'all know. It says retreat, like a good kind of retreat, like a getaway. Okay, because it's a woman in a bridal gown. Okay, she has on a wedding dress. Okay, there's a gentleman in like a black tuxedo, and at the bottom it says it's time to disconnect from the world. But you disconnecting, but you're about to connect. So this is one of those kind of disconnects. Okay, you're gonna disconnect to reconnect is what it looks like to me. Okay, retreat. Okay, so that's the first message here. Perhaps, you want to get away. Perhaps you have recently gotten away. But let's just see what else is here. Flirt. Ooh, we've been flirting. We've been flirting. Okay. Destiny. Says extend your lighthearted energy to others. I mean, let's just be honest. We're as Aquarius, we're very friendly, we're the humanitarian signs of the zodiac. So, we like to relate to humans on a human level, and we try to, engage in a manner that is of love. We try to be open with people, and sometimes people aren't used to that. So they might think that you're trying to flirt anyways, but you just extending lighthearted energy. Sometimes lighthearted energy may look like flirting, but this is saying no, you need to really flirt. And you need to have a retreat because it's time to disconnect to flirt a little bit is what it looks like to me. But let's get to the third card. Give your relationship a chance. Ooh, my goodness. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. I mean, it makes sense. It looks like a nice little getaway. Okay. Looks like a nice little getaway. Okay. Is necessary and it's time. I'm here for it. Like, okay, flirt, retreat, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. It's time to disconnect from the world. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. And on the bottom of the deck, oh, period. Wedding. I'm here for it. That's what this was about. Okay. I said it looked like, a bride and a groom. Okay. And it says this situation involves marriage. Oh my goodness. So definitely you want to give your relationship a chance and work on your partnership because, as you disconnect from the world and the outside opinions and really reconnect with yourself and your partner in the core, extending that lighthearted energy to one another, disconnecting from all the stress and everything else that comes with from the world, really being good in that place of intimacy, being giving that chance. That's what you're really giving the chance. Who says give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. This situation involves marriage. It's time to disconnect from the world. So everything here is just emphasizing the fact that it's time to be more open. They're hugging here, closeness, companionship, all that is right here. So, I mean, I'm here for it. We're going to leave these up here and get into the nitty gritty with the tarot and see what's really, really going on. We're going to put these over here on the side. Okay. Let's see. Light it up one time. I can get my all right. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get this done. Okay. Gonna take more fire than that, okay? Flirt. Give your relationship a chance. Wedding. In retreat. My goodness. Let me find out. Y'all. About to start a whole new world and a whole new life. I'm here for it. If you give it a chance, that implies that there must be some hesitance. Oh, and as I said that, we got a little sparkle. So we're going to sit that there. Okay. All right. So that's that on that. Let's get into the tarot. I'm going to go with my new deck I just got. I don't know if any of the readers have seen the Urban Tarot, but I really, really, really like this deck. It's very descriptive, like all the details, not just in the book, but just the details on the photos, the imagery. It's so dope. I love it. So I've been doing a lot of reads from this one. I'm going to continue to get it to read from this deck. So I'm going to kick us off with this today, okay? And I'm going to leave the romance oracle up here at the top. Matter of fact, let me do an Angels of Prosperity. Ooh. And we're going to do a Moonology card, okay? And what the Moonology deck is going to do is just give us a little bit more about what's going on behind the scenes in terms of emotion, right? In terms of your emotion, the way you're feeling on the inside. Because apparently, if it's some love that's brewing, a possible wedding coming up, a situation involving marriage, a retreat, a time to disconnect from the world, disconnecting from the world to really bring it in and reestablish like a sense of intimacy is the only word I could think of, you know what I mean? Within yourself and healing. And again, feeling really good and clear about the bond here, okay? All right, so here's what we got. 4 cards, how perfect. It says your commitment is being tested. I can't make this shit up, okay? Which is why it's important to retreat and to disconnect from the world. Understand the fact that the situation does involve marriage. It's giving your relationship a chance by working on your partnership and really disconnecting from outside influences, because in a partnership, I mean, we can't have everybody in the business. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be us, not me, you, and everybody else too. Yeah, my heart is so big, but you know what I'm saying? I'm here for it. We're gonna get it together. Just bear with me. It's really just part of the, she gonna do what she wanna do. Okay. I'm here for it. All right. So y'all, obviously, first quarter moon, the commitment is being tested. Okay. So it's up to you to know that it's being tested and to decide. And hopefully you've already been, you've strategized prior to this moment in which the test has come. You're prepared for the test. If you're not prepared for the test, then you're going to be really discombobulated. You're going to be flabbergasted. You're going to be, in disarray. Okay. And if you are, I suggest that you be honest about that and, work on your partnership, disconnect from the world, extend your lighthearted energy to others, your partner, and really reconnect in that space, because again, your commitment is being tested. So you're going to have to get to the foundation, the core. Again, this is just my opinion. You do not have to take my advice. This is what I'm saying, coming from what the cards are saying. Ma'am, I want my comments on the screen. Oh, hold on. Okay, sis, hold on. Oh, okay. First, sis said those cards are for me. Girl, they are for me too. Okay. They are definitely, see my hand getting out. They're for me too. Okay. And we're going to pass the test. Okay. Let's see what else we got in the cards. Okay. And you said, period. Yes. And y'all, my sis says she want her comments on the screen. She's going to get those. Okay, show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. We just ushered that energy right on in here. I know y'all can't really see that, so I'm going to tell you what the card says. It is a sign, the Aquarius with her back to the world. She's in the moon, pouring out water, emotions, the sustenance of life, okay? The sense of fulfillment, happiness, keeps things flowing, makes you feel good. That's what the full moon in Aquarius brings, okay? The aqua energy brings that to the house. Look, Kayla said, Lord, I'm late. What I walked into, girl, just a whole lot of aqua stuff let that be known, first of all. And it's a whole lot of love in the air, okay? And the whole reason the love is in the air is because you're showing the world the real you. It's not that the love hasn't always been there, but the love that you were attracting was based on the love that you were attracting. Let me run that back. The love that you were attracting was based on the love that you were calling forth, okay? And you were calling forth based on where you were and what you knew when you were where you were. Stay with me, okay? Listen, I'm an Aquarius. I might get a little up, but you could just come back down with me. That's, you know what I'm talking about. We got another aqua in the house, okay? Come through, Tiara. Yes. And you said emotions. Yeah. Because, it says here, we got to the nitty gritty first. We pulled the love oracle, and it says here we need to flirt and extend our lighthearted energy to others. And you got, somebody's like, they getting all lovey-dovey, she's letting him get close, and she's got on white, it's just like her most pure self. Like, this is somebody like that you can be that way, and it's safe to be vulnerable. You know what I'm talking about? If you know what I'm talking about, just let me know. You know what I mean? When you can be like, you can be your most, like when everything was new in love and you knew nothing about nothing, but it was okay because you could just come in with that sense of clean slate is the best way I can put it. Okay. You just feel like, it's as if you don't, it's the night. It's kind of naive, but it's something past that. It's beyond that. It's also the hope that you had. And you had that sense of hope because you seen yourself in a certain space before you were there. So you already had grasp hold of a vision. It was untarnished. Okay. It was untarnished. Okay. You already had an idea of what you wanted. And before life hits you, as they say, or before, some of things about yourself, started to come out, were revealed. You had to know your limits. You had to grow some, you know what I'm talking about. You had to learn how to establish boundaries. That's been a really big thing and a big theme. Okay. But as you grow and you experience, you also come to a point where you have to, you set your boundaries, you guard your heart, but then there comes a point where you have to open your heart to receive and be in a state of flow. Only thing that something can come in and be able to come back out is if you leave the door open. I'm gonna leave the door up. You got to leave the door open. Okay. Thank you, Bruno, for such a beautiful song. You gave us a little bit of that old school, the things that, us babies were made on, when greatness emerged into, into existence. It's kind of music we was made on. We need more of that, remind us of the foundation and how we got here. Okay. Get to the core. It take a little flirting, baby. You got to flirt a little bit. You got to leave the door open for love. You know what I'm saying? Open up, okay? Flirt, okay? Let them in then, okay? Okay? Extend your lighthearted energy. If you want love, you're going to have to ring that bell, baby. Let them know, okay, what it is that you want. We're going to talk about these bells later. There's different bells that you can ring. There's tones and levels to this shit. Yes, mine too, Destiny. And it's my jam. It gets me every time. And then Tiara said, let me find out my man is coming into my life soon. I've been glowing and growing. He must become girl. He's coming, girl. He's coming. He is, girl. And I'm trying to tell you, because you growing and you glowing and you knowing. You're growing and you're glowing and you're knowing that you're growing and you're glowing, okay? And with that being said, baby, that's something sexy about that. I mean, a man who's anticipating his blessing is he's looking for the door to be open. He's looking, is the light on? Leave the light on for him, girl. You got to leave the door open. Flirt a little bit. Extend your lighthearted energy, honey. Let him know. Okay? We got to be receptive. We got to leave the door open, okay? Now, perhaps some of us may already have someone in your life that you have opened the door to, okay? And you really need to give your relationship a chance. For those of us who are in a relationship, now we are in relationships of many sorts, but you know what I mean when I say a relationship. I'm not talking about a situationship. I'm talking about some intimacy in terms of vulnerability, okay, and closeness, feeling as if something is guarded, like it's like angels around this, okay? It's like wings, it's heavenly, okay? This is divine, okay? This is the Lord's doing we're talking about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the Lord's doing, then that is an issue, and it is a problem, because you should know what the Lord's doing looks like, because the Lord's hand and fingers prints leaves evidence, okay? Okay, you would know the Lord's doing it. Looks like life, love, liberty, justice, freedom, patience, kindness, gentleness. Shoot, I could go on. Consistency, reliability, okay? Structure, okay? Flexibility at the same damn time, okay? Okay? Soft but hard, okay? Listen, I could go on, but you if you don't know, then you don't know what I'm talking about, okay? And I'm talking about right now, we're talking about leaving that door open, flirting, okay? Giving the relationship that is divine in our life a chance, leaving that door open, okay? And wedding, possible, I ain't even gonna say possible. The energy is here. It is at hand. Like, this could be that. The situation does involve marriage. You know it does, based on your ideal of marriage. And that is between you and your groom, okay? Or you and your bride. That is between the two who will be wed. It's between y'all two, because y'all the ones that's going to have to walk out that course in that union, have them babies. If that's going to be the case, you know, ain't nobody doing that but y'all. With that being said, okay, apparently a retreat is necessary. And I believe that's the reason why most people, when they get married, they go have a honeymoon, because they got to regroup again and just remember what the hell we talked about before we got here. I'm talking like I done had a wedding and a honeymoon, which I have not, okay? But I can imagine after you finally like do that, you're like, okay, all right, let's take a little second to kind of readjust. But I can also imagine that second when you get back home becomes a lifetime of remembering and retreating and disconnecting from the world and flirting with one another, giving your relationship a chance, working on your partnership, and understanding what the idea of marriage looks like to you. So that's just a quick catch up of how we got here to the Moonology cards, and really being in a space that's in sync with what the universe is already providing to us right now and what we should be a good steward of. And apparently a lot of us have already been provided with something of substance and sustenance that we should really manage that properly, because I keep getting judgment cards coming up for not only myself, but other readings that I've been doing for folks. In judgment, we need to remember that Judgment Day definitely comes, and it is at hand always, truth be told. But the constant reminder of judgment is a constant reminder that you want to be found on the right side of judgment, whatever that is in your mind and in your heart when you sleep at night. You know, you only know that. But if there are things that you want to be on the right side of when that judgment comes, this is a great time to do some readjusting and just place yourself on the right side. It's a mentality. It's a setting of an intention and being clear about what you want. You want marriage, you want a wedding, you want a retreat, you want to disconnect, to reconnect, you want to give your relationship a chance. Boom. What does that look like? What action steps can one take to get a little bit closer to that? And what the Moonology card says that, your relationship is being tested. It's not a game. All great things must be tested. Why wouldn't something great be tested, but bullshit gets tested? Ooh, excuse my life. I was doing good. I wasn't really cussing at first. But anyways, how greatness, of course greatness gets tested, because even BS gets tested. I've been in some BS unions about your ways, because that was my, spiritual gym, apparently. No. Your girl flexing, okay? Period. Try me now. But again, I put in that work, okay? My soul, honey, put in some work. I have a quick discernment and understanding of certain things that I know, okay? I will not have to go through that test again. But in this instance, there is a test. In this situation, involves marriage. So what does that tell you? It's going to be a test regardless. Okay? Show the world the real you. That's the best thing to do when the tests come. That's the best thing to do at all times. Show the world the real you, because then you will get an honest response from your real self. You can make an honest decision based on, okay, when I am being myself, this is what happens. How do I navigate from there? But when you're giving off inauthentic, you're being inauthentic. What else would you suspect? You're never going to find a sense of peace when you are being inauthentic, unless it gives you pleasure to exchange in inauthenticity with someone. That's what they call misery loves company. You mad, I'm mad about something unreal. We're going to be mad about something unreal together. That's inauthentic. You've made up something in your mind and you've rallied people behind you on something inauthentic that you don't even believe in. That was a tale when you started it. Okay? All right, let me see what some of the comments said. Kayla said, I'm choosing to make healthy decisions in love. I know that's right. Choose to make healthy decisions in love, because you already know what that says about you, and what that means. You raising that vibration is ringing that flirtation bell, that dinner bell, baby. Like, yes, this is what I have. Yes, please. Yes. Bring me. I ain't even got to the other card. So show the world the real you. Show the world that you do make healthy choices in decisions in love. Okay? Perhaps you've had your share of, junk food. When you've leveled up that appetite. I called in a relationship built to stand the test of time, and that foundation got to be unbreakable. Ooh, girl. Honey, stop, girl. You're going to make me cry on her. Don't get me started. Hold on. Let me get a sip of my drink first. Yeah, we ain't even got into the tarot yet, and I can see right now this is about to get all up in our business, y'all. But I'm here for it. The tarot don't be lying. It says you and your loved ones are safe. You and your loved ones are safe. This is new moon in Cancer. We still in Cancer season? Yeah. You and your loved ones are safe. There's emphasis here because obviously there's a concern around who you love. There's a concern about the safety of your family as you see it, right? Or perhaps there's a concern about the protection and the well-being. Let's just say that there's a concern about the well-being of your family, right? Well, it says here you and your loved ones are safe. That's not anything we want to be concerned about, okay? And showing the world the real you, and in your commitment being tested, you're not going to have to worry about the outcome and well-being of your family being rocked by you being the real you and your commitment being tested and you retreating and disconnecting to reconnect with yourself and the real you and possibly the real love, as Mary J would put it. I hope y'all watch that documentary. The real love and real soulmate and love of your life. Okay? There's emphasis here as it pertains to you and your loved ones. You are safe. Safe mentally. Mentally, you don't have to worry. Emotionally, you don't have to worry. In terms of your stability, providence, being provided for, having a way made for you in your family, your kids, your family, anyone connected to you. You don't have to worry. It says you and your loved ones are safe. That is just a relief to know in times like now. The judgment card, I'll show you that one, Destiny. I'll pull that up for you. The judgment card speaks about, when there's a reference in the Bible, for instance, or let's just say a reference in a judgment. You know what a judgment is. A decision will be made based on evidence, and the evidence will be just. The heart and the mind being weighed and finding, just decisions were made, and there's going to be a decision that's going to be made a judgment that will be made based on the evidence, the receipts. The spiritual realm has said they want to see the receipts. Matter of fact, they said we've seen the receipts and we've made a decision. Or we've seen the receipts and we are about to make a decision. So when the judgment card comes out, it is posing a question to yourself. When you step outside today, will you be found on the right side of judgment? It is an opportunity to make a decision. That's what the judgment card is. It's a major arcana card in the tarot. So that just means that it's energy above you, not necessarily energy within your realm of control, like your mentality is in your realm of control. Though the judgment card is saying that it's like the weather. You know what I mean? It's like the spiritual weather. It says, today, karma is dishing out judgment. God is dishing out judgment. It's best that you dressed in alignment with judgment. It's like, you about to meet your man's parents today. And since you're going to meet your man's parents today, how are you going to show up for the occasion, okay? Because they're going to have a judgment. They're going to have a judgment. You would too. We do. When judgment day comes, will you be able to stand and find yourself on the right side of judgment? That's the judgment card. I'm glad you asked that because I know other people are asking too. And I love talking about the tarot. Okay, and Kayla said the Cancer new moon is Friday. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know that. I love the fact that you tapped in and you know what's what, because I was literally wondering when is the new moon coming? I knew it was coming up close, and I literally just thought that to myself. So thank you, Kayla, for letting us know that. Cool. New moon in Cancer coming up, okay? Coming up Friday at that, okay? So, yeah, let's really be thinking about between now and Friday. Be visualizing. Think about it and visualize what it would feel like stepping into that space of your heart's desire in different rooms, different settings, right? Whether it's in the bedroom, because all this wedding here, okay, whether it's in your living room, okay, whether it's in the workplace, okay, the courtroom, I don't care if it's in the boardroom, whatever room you walk into, okay, visualize how you want to feel and what it would feel to successfully achieve in that space. Whatever your target in terms of what you want, how would it feel? What would it look like to be able to what would it feel like? Let me keep it feel based, because we We in the Cancer season. It's the new moon. We want to really, really paint a clear picture in our mind and in our eye within, right? Ooh, baby, I just glanced at that card. I ain't looked at it the whole time, but I ain't gonna look at it yet because I really want to finish this descriptive picture that I'm painting, because it's important with this new moon and Cancer card coming up. You and your loved ones are safe. What does safety and security feel like? And when you are safe and secure, then you don't have to be so guarded. You don't have to be so tough. You don't have to be so snappy. You don't have to be so gangster. Because you know Cancers, y'all, the gangster crybabies. Let's be honest. I mean, we're just going to be honest. I love it. I'm here for a gangster crybaby, because that means you can go high or low with me, and I'm here for it. You know, you can be down with me when I'm angry. You can be down with me when I'm grieving. You can be down with me when I'm depressed. You can bring me up. You can go. You can vouch for me. Okay, I'm here for both. I can do both. I'm here for it. I'm an Aquarius. I'm with you, expressing your real self. Okay, be who you are. Okay. Be who you are. Move in that space. Okay? But set a clear intention about who are you? What are you to, what is one to expect when it comes to you? Okay? What am I to expect as you? Do you know what you look like in that space of whatever room that you are walking towards right now? You know what I mean? It's a good time to revisit that. And if your ideas about that have changed, be real about that and express them. Express that and go for that, you know? What you laughing at, Kayla? What, the gangster crybabies? I'm just playing. I love y'all. I love Cancers, but I don't think you ain't no Cancer. But you know what I'm talking about. You must know some. All right, so this final card is a win-win outcome is forecast. That's dope. A win-win outcome is forecast. You cannot lose. You can't lose is what the cards are saying. You can't lose when you are being authentic and showing the world the real you. How can you lose if you're rejected for being you? Then you should adopt the mindset of it is protection. You wouldn't want to be in any space where you can't be yourself. If you're somewhere that you can't be yourself, ask yourself, why am I in a room where I can't be myself? Is there a goal or task in which requires that you be inauthentic, be a lesser version of you to hit a goal? If that's the way you want to live your life, then go ahead. But if that isn't the real you, and this is a time to show the real you, because your commitment is being tested, and your commitment is being tested, the realness will come out in any test. What's real lasts, whether it's tested by fire, water, air, whatever, it don't matter. It's gonna last if it's real and it's of pure essence of God force. You know what I mean? Okay. If it's real, it's gonna last. Like it's like people will see you experience something, go through something where you emotionally, spiritually feel as if you've died. Like, but you're walking and moving in a space as if you're someone that didn't experience what you did. That is grace to get through these things. Okay. If a win-win outcome is forecast, that means even if I lose, I win. You understand? Even if I don't hit my target, I hit my target, because my target was set and predestined before I even set one in my mind. You know what I mean? You understand what I mean here? Okay. It's a win-win outcome. You and your loved ones are safe. The only thing that will stop you is you not going for what it is that you want. Set clear intentions. What does it feel like to obtain what you want? Not what it feels like physically. What does it feel like within your emotions? Kayla, you said you yet to win being someone else. So you might as well be true to yourself. Absolutely. How do you know this? How do I know this? Because I've changed myself to fit into certain rooms and groups, and it didn't sit well with my spirit and my soul. Okay? Had it set well, I would have continued to move in a path that was inauthentic to myself. And I wouldn't be able to thrive and move and feel the sense of fulfillment that I feel, the sense of success that I feel being in my own skin, creating, right, from a place of authenticity, a place of substance, okay? My fingerprints touch. See these fingerprints here. This essence is something that only my creative, God plus me, created. What I do and find a sense of success. Same will apply to you and your ideas of what marriage looks like, what retreat would look like, what flirting with and being lighthearted looks like to you, giving your relationship a chance, what that looks like to you. It's not about what it looks like to everybody else. It's about being real about your sense of fulfillment and what a win feels like to you. You got to be able to be crystal clear about that. Crystal clear, be able to say it without blinking. Really, 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 really feel that. Yeah. Okay, so, that's that on that. I want to, do some questions. I haven't done any tarot yet. So if anybody wants to ask the question, go ahead. And then I'm also going to just pull some tarot to go along with this to see what is the message. But this message is very powerful again because it's the hidden things that are very, very real, very powerful, very, very powerful. You can't see. It takes a lot longer for things to manifest in the physical realm. So we can get a lot more done in the spiritual realm, a lot more than we think. For those of us who don't, may have doubted that, right? And at times we all doubt that. So that's how you come out of pocket and miss yourself, be out of alignment when the blessing comes through because you out of pocket doing too much. That's why it's good to retreat, disconnect from the world and the world's ideas of doing things and really be true to what your soul and what God is creating you, to do as it pertains to what is best for you. Okay, what other information do you have for us, Spirit, as it pertains to fulfilling the desires of our heart? Ooh, yes. Oh my God. This is really good. This is really good, okay? Because two cards jumped up and are looking at me right now. And one of them I continue to get, okay? The Ace of Cups. We're talking about love and emotion. This is a fountain here, flowing with water. Look at that. The smoke came over here to it. Look at that. The incense was like, yeah, let's flow. Not the Empress, but it is the Ace of Cups. Very much Empress vibes, though. She's liable to be here with us as well. We'll see when I flip the card. But very much flow, receptive vibes. Being able to flow and to conform and to work with your partner, your lover. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, love is in the air and your commitment is being tested. Then be like water, baby. Okay? If it gets too hot, you might have to evaporate and get on up through, okay? If it gets too cold, you might have to freeze up, okay? But if that water's flowing, if it can flow and you can move and maneuver and you can kind of, get with it. That's all I'm going to say. Obviously, there's new love at hand, okay? You got to do what you feel, but this is the Ace of Cups. This is the beginning of an emotional fulfillment. This is the seeds of something that will bring you your heart's desire. Should you do what one does when one has a cup, baby. You either gonna drink or you gonna fill that cup back up and share it with somebody. What you gonna do? I'm gonna do a little bit of both. It just kind of depends on where I'm at with it. I might take a sip, I might give a sip, I might give a sip, then take a sip. I might, splash a little bit on me. It depends, it depends on what the situation. I'm gonna know when that time comes, because guess what? I'm expecting this cup, this newness, this desire. I'm moving in expectancy. And when that time comes, I've already visualized and put myself in that space, set my intentions for what it would look like to be able to flow in this space of love. So when my cup comes, I recognize it. Do you recognize your cup? Don't play yourself now. Listen. Anyways. I can't make it stuff up. I can't make it up. I can't make this stuff up, y'all. The two of cups is here. Love is what it says. Love. I wish I could move closer, but I can't. See, they're sitting there sharing a cup. I told you, Actually, they each got their own cup. First, let me be clear, okay? He got a cup. She got a cup. They look like they're at Starbucks or some other coffee shop. And she got her computer. He's got his computer. It might be two women too. Whatever it is, they have masculine and feminine energy here, okay? Expressed in the body of two human beings. And these human beings are focused on what they got to do. But at the same time, I'm going to leave the door open and grab my drink. Girl, you better leave that door open and grab your drink, honey, because the cup is being extended. And, honey, the ethers are at favor, in the favor, moving in your favor in terms of love. Because apparently, while you was grabbing your cup, baby, you done touched hands with your neighbor. Grab hands with your neighbor, please. Okay? You might meet him at church. You been going to church, girl? I don't know. Where you going? I don't know. You might meet him at Starbucks. I don't know. It's just a coffee shop. Listen, this ain't even about you specifically. This is about whoever's watching this right now and it resonates, okay? Leave the door open. Go get cute. Go get some coffee. Do your work, the same work you've been doing at the coffee shop. Position yourself. Flirt a little bit. Put your cup by his cup. And when you go to grab your cup, y'all might touch fingers, like right here. I'm just trying to give y'all some tips. Kayla, I know you got it, baby. You don't need my tips, though. But, for anybody that might have tuned in, okay, leave the door open. Okay? Flirt a little bit. Extend your lighthearted energy to others, because apparently love is in the air. Okay? Who knows? Maybe it might be you and your partner going to get some work done and y'all working it. An idea might come to you. Okay? You never know. Yes, honey. Let the church say amen and ashe. Okay. I'm here for it. Okay, so let's see what else is here. I didn't tell you what already had flipped over here. The 10 of Pentacles. Wealth. Girl. Ace of Cups and wealth. 10 of Pentacles flipped over from the jump. Okay. This 10 of Pentacles is like, I've never seen one like this. It's in the big city. It's like a display of a jewelry store with these huge pinnacles around it, but there's diamonds, wedding rings, engagement rings. Girl, take your pick. It's like, man, options in, it's a really, really big diamond in the background. Listen, all I'm saying, it's a really, 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 really big diamond in the background. And, let's just keep things in perspective here, okay? Yes, diamonds are a girl's best friend. And there are a whole lot of diamonds to choose from right here. But the wealth is in the fact that, all this love here, that is beautiful. That is something in which can create a foundation that you can that's sturdy and stable like a diamond, tested, can stand the pressure. You can really build upon it, okay? When you have that sense of collaboration, union, okay? Again, don't take my word for it. Research the greats for yourself. Observe, what does that structure look like for the wealthy? And what is your idea of wealth as it pertains to love and emotional fulfillment and the ability to exchange on an emotional level and create intimacy, right? Because it's a win-win outcome in the forecast, okay? Now, to whom much is given, much is required, okay? And the biggest requirement that I'm seeing here is that when you're showing the world the real you, okay? When you are remaining light-hearted, okay? Disconnecting from the world, retreating, remembering, reminding yourself throughout the test, because the test is a cycle. This is a test today. There will be another test tomorrow, okay? How do you authentically handle your tests, your obstacles, okay? And a wealthy mindset is one that has repeatedly been able to overcome obstacles. And not only that, they've been able to overcome obstacles not only by themselves, but collaborate with others and overcome obstacles together. And also, they've learned how to teach others how to collaborate and move and do that. This is somebody that can stand the test of time. Wealth, they have mastered emotionally how to handle things. If you can't handle the emotional aspect of creation, you're not going to get far. And what you create will be a mess. It will be nothing sparkly, shiny, pretty, time tested about it. It'll be a dilapidated house, okay? It'll be something falling apart, don't look good, don't smell good, don't feel good. You get chills when you walk in there. It ain't nothing pretty about it. Ain't nothing that needs to be on display. That ain't wealthy, it's unhealthy, okay? But we want fulfillment, love, wealth, win-win outcomes. Anticipated move in it, raise your vibration, and to have that. What's up, Harsha? Good morning to you. Where you at, baby? Because it's 10:55 p.m. here. But we're glad to have you here. Let us know what part of the world you are tuning in from. And Kayla, you said stand grounded within yourself and gain new perspective. Yes, staying grounded within yourself and gaining new perspective all the while. And the beautiful part about gaining new perspective, about standing in your ground and gaining new perspective, is the fact that now that you are standing your ground, you realize that you've seen things from another perspective and you gain things of value in that. Even when you were topsy and turning, you didn't gain some perspective. Now you are able to stand and you have the beautiful wisdom of experience and what comes with long suffering and pressure, the strength. Not that it's to be glorified and stayed in that. No, it's time to get up, take up your mat and walk, okay? Be healed and made whole. Yeah, okay? Get up, sin, and no, don't sin no more. Keep moving forward. But you have the wisdom of the past, standing up in that newness to really move it's like reliving from a different perspective. So when you see someone in that space, you can move in a different realm and be different capacity from that new perspective you gain. Because when you've been high and you've been low, it's something about that resonates with people. Harsha said, may I get a reading? Sure, baby. A relationship to stand the test of time. Yes. I am good. Thank you. You're welcome. How have you been? Doing good, girl. Just staying focused, you know what I'm saying? It's a little piece of hair. I got to find it. I can't never find it right when I'm on camera. It should not be that complicated, but it is for me. How will my job be at Flagship Biotech International PV Ltd? To enjoy and grow in that company. Well, we gonna see, baby. We definitely gonna see. Let me flip these other two cards right quick. And based on what we got now, you gonna whatever it is that you're doing, it's best to find a sense of fulfillment, authenticity, and understand that however it comes out, it's for the best. Okay. There's a lot of love and wealth in the forecast here. Okay, so if that's what's in your realm right now, perhaps it will turn out right. Let's see here. Regardless, it's a win-win though. Worry. Obviously, there's wealth here, there's worry here. 5 of Pentacles. There's been some concern about funds and possibly about health, okay? And having the means to take care of yourself, okay? The moon is here. Also, these are your deep, dark concerns that have come up, okay? And those deep, dark concerns, the worry, it can affect your health, okay? And your ability to make money. Because for one, if your body is not up for it, you can't go out and do anything, okay? So this is emphasizing the fact that taking good care of yourself and blessing your body by treating it good, that one step is a step in the right direction to raise your vibration, to show God, the universe, that you are in alignment with honoring your temple, okay? And that in itself, honoring your temple, raises the vibration, and it's a way of loving yourself, honoring yourself, and showing that you are a good steward of what was given to you. Starting with the body that you are in, right? Because if you don't have that, then wealth means nothing. Now, as it pertains to the moon card that came up here, okay, this is saying that there are parts and concerns about yourself that they're coming to the surface. It's time for them. They coming up to be dealt with, and it's time to have an understanding as to why you feel the way you feel when it comes to certain things. Like, why does it make you feel that way? Why do you have that response? And perhaps it's time to retreat and discuss that with your partner. That could be what that's about, discussing and opening up about your worries as it pertains to parts of you that you've kept hidden, and parts of you that you've perhaps even kept hidden from your partner, whether you know it or not, okay? This is whether you're conscious of it or not, okay? Parts of you that are being revealed will be revealed. You're concerned about being revealed, have been revealed to you, perhaps possibly concerns you as it pertains to love. And this is saying you need to show the world the real you, okay? That you and your loved ones are safe, and that, in the intimacy of it all, working on yourself, working on your partnership, providing the opportunity to be able to, for your partner to be able to alleviate some of the worry or the concerns that you may have. That in itself will give an opportunity for that commitment to pass the test. Okay? To pass the test. The test is, can they handle the depth of who you are and what your concerns are and what it looks like to you to really to have the wealth and the love and what that looks like to you. Maybe it's time to really get specific about that if you haven't, and it's never too late to do that. But the further you go and you realize that you ain't had some specific conversations that need to be had and ask some specific questions, now's a good time to do that. Because you're looking for a sense of peace. On the bottom of the deck here, the 2 of Swords. You got a decision to make, okay? Got a decision to make. You want a sense of peace. It's something on the front of your mind. And again, clarity is going to bring you to the decision that you need to make. Yeah. Clarity. When I say clarity, zeroing in on the essence, the feeling, the experience. What would that feel like? What does it feel like to have the level of success in the desires of your heart? What does it look like to have that conversation about the parts of you that you don't really like talking about? Maybe even chapters in your past. You know what I mean? All that. All that. Listen. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, that's that on that. I'm going to leave these here, and I'm going to pull out another deck, the Light Seers deck, and we're going to get to these questions. Harsha, are you still here? How will my job be at Flagship Biotech International? Will I enjoy and grow in that company? Well, let's see. What information do you have for Harsha as it pertains to her moving towards this company? I see the Queen of Wands here, the King of Pentacles. Looks like somebody, somebody's watching you in that creative space. And, they got a coin they're ready to share, honey. They are pleased with your creation, your fire, your zeal, your spirit. I do see the Nine of Pentacles. And I also see the Hermit card here. Someone really sitting in the darkness. Maybe what's brought you to this space of being able to really move in the space of fire and assurance in your spirit is the fact that you have taken the time already to go into the hermit mode, which is really becoming comfortable in the dark. Because in the dark, it's just like somebody going into the dark with a purpose. It's like you're going into that space of within. Like I said here, it's time to disconnect from the world. You've done the disconnection from the world, and within yourself, you have found your light. And now you ain't doing nothing but just radiating from that space. You playing with it now, honey. Now you're just creating. And this is one of the things that you have set an intention for and created, apparently. Okay. And if you set an intention for it and created it, you caught the eye of a King of Pentacles, somebody who got a little coin they're ready to share. Now that they're ready to share some coin, the Nine of Pentacles is at hand for you, honey. You got to be eating from the tree, from the fruits of your work, baby. This is like you done put in some work and you like, yep, okay, I'll go and have some of this, some of this. What else should I create? That's what I see for you, honey. This opportunity with Flagship. Will you enjoy and grow in that company based on what I see here in the cards? Based on what I see here, based on what you've been calling in. That's that on that, okay? Feel free to drop a donation to my Cash App, if you found this helpful. And at the very least, share it. Share it is caring. Share it. Send the link, drop the link, hit the like if you're on YouTube. Like, subscribe, notification. I'm all for a great exchange and reciprocity, okay? Because nothing in life is free, okay? I know this ain't free, So share with your friends. Allow the ethers to bless you. Let the energy that you've received flow through you to the next. Bless you. Anybody else got any questions? Or is Harsha the only one? Oh, it looks like Nadine had a question. Oh, I'm sorry, Nadira. Hey, Nadira, what's up, girl? What's the question? Did you share it? Did you hit the like button? You welcome. You welcome. Did you share, Harsha? You ain't said nothing about if you shared. Did you donate? What you do? How thankful are you? How grateful are you? Help a sister out. Subscribe. I need to get my subscribers up, so that I can really find out what is the energy, what is the most, what side comes in the most, where are the people coming from, so that I can tailor messages about that. Like today, we did a lot of love. Everybody want to know about love. I got on my love shirt, I got on my pink love color. You said, how does Marquand feel about the breakup? Are you over 18? Are you over 18? Oh, my YouTube is Prodigy Tarot. Here, I'll put it up on the banner. Oh, that's my IG. Hold on. Okay, so hopefully that link will work. Okay, cool. Bam. There. Okay, so I was going to change all the caps, but I didn't feel like doing all that. But that's that on that. Okay, guys. There's my YouTube and IG. Anybody else have any more questions before we call it a wrap tonight? It's 11:12. You know, I mean, I know exactly what's what on this, It's very clear. Oh, I'm sorry, Nate. What'd you ask? Oh, how does Marquand feel about the breakup? My bad. Girl, I'm sorry you got distracted. How does he feel about the breakup? We're going to pull a oracle card. Romance oracle. Oh, there we go. Girl. Okay, now it says here reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to you, girl. What you going to do? It says it's safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. Why y'all break up, girl? What did you break up with him for? You gonna tell me? You gonna tell the truth? Why you break up with that young man? And how young are you before I start talking? Because you might just need to just go to your parents for some help on this one, girl. He was talking to his ex. How young are y'all? It happens, girl. They talk to their exes. I just wish you could just mute the ex's mouth so she can't talk no more. She ain't got nothing to say. Don't say nothing, girl. You ain't said enough. What you want him to say, girl? Dang. What more do you want? Girl, don't you just wish you could just shut that mouth? Just stop talking. Are there kids? Said he was talking to the ex. I'm 26, he's 24. Okay. Well, no kids, right? You're young. It says he's going to be returning from he's going to be looking to reconcile. Someone from your past is returning to your life. It says here it's safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. I mean, when he returns, it depends on what he's returning like. Is he returning the same way did you leave him? How you left him? Did you leave him, girl? Did you leave him? Did he leave you? He was talking to his ex, so you left. What did he say to his ex? Perhaps they needed some closure. Y'all are young. I don't know. Who knows? Did you set proper boundaries? There's so many unanswered questions, But at the end of the day, based on the cards, it's saying that it's safe for you to love. Do you feel like you love the man? Do you feel you can be in a space of intimacy and connection? I don't know. I only have the cards to go by. Only you know the details. I can feel it's over. That's it. Unless you feel that it's on and that it's just getting started, then you just might be right. It possibly is over, and that is it. Because he says, but he's popping up in my music. Well, I'm sure he's thinking about you, and this music y'all probably don't listen to won't leave me alone. You saying in terms of you feeling his energetic presence and how he must be obviously thinking about you too. Is that what you mean, baby? Can I donate for a reading? Yes, you can. There's my Cash App. Oh, you know what? I play too much. Don't send nothing to that. I forgot I changed my Cash App. My Cash App is 502 Prodigy. I was going to go live on YouTube. I'm sorry, not YouTube. On Instagram as well. However, I never got around to it, you guys. But yeah, let me get back to the comments. How much is the minimum per question? You can, whatever your question is, depending on, what it is, how in depth, you know what I mean? You just shoot me a donation. I'm being generous. I'm gonna leave the door open. Who's leaving the door open? Okay, because according to the cards here, y'all need to leave the door open for some divine connections. Not none of that other stuff. Okay. I mean, unless that's what you want right now, but that ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about here in terms of intimacy and love and what the cards are referring to. Okay, appreciate it. Nadira, if I'm pronouncing that right. What's your sign, baby? Okay, I got you. I'm reading your questionnaire. Hold on, I'm getting some of this hair up out my way though. Okay. You said, is Usman planning on leaving Sabrina for me and his intentions, feelings? Okay. Let's get into it, honey. I want to know too. And before I do that, what's your sign? I'm trying to get a better understanding of who you are and how to communicate this message to you. Because, I'm going to read the card and you're going to know what it is, what's what, and I got you. And I appreciate the generous $25 donation. I do appreciate you. Thank you. And if you decide you want it like a personal reading, something that, we can really get into the nitty gritty, contact me, hit up my website or hit me up on Facebook and we can do something more personal. Okay. But we're going to get into it, honey, because whatever is going on, the cards is not going to lie. They're going to give it to us straight. He's a Libra. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. I say that, honey, because Libra men. I love y'all. First of all, let that be known. I love all y'all. No disrespect to my dogs. I love y'all. Yeah, I love all y'all. Okay, but what I'm trying to say here before I get into my Cash Money lyrics is that as a Libra male, from my personal experience, the need and desire to be just and to find, to make everybody happy tends to be, cause internal conflict. So give me 1 second. Yeah, I don't know. Google it real quick. Somebody find out what's September 25th. I don't know all of it by heart like that. Okay, so all right, so we're gonna get into it. Okay, let's see what's up with him in the ex. We're gonna put these cards up from the general message earlier, and we're gonna pull and see what's what. Who knows? We might get some of the same cards that come up. Okay. But first, let's get into this relationship oracle. I'm going to pull you an oracle card. And then from that, we're going to get into some tarot. Let's get into the details, like what exactly is going on. Okay. Libra. Them Libra men, girl. A Libra. He's a Libra. A Libra and a Gemini. All the great debates. You, girl, you may not want him to leave what's the name for you. Be careful what you wish for, girl. Be careful what you wish for. Is he planning on leaving Sabrina for me and his intentions? Let's just say, what are his intentions in terms of his relationship? Matter of fact, we're going to see his intentions for you. First of all, we're going to see his intentions for himself. The best thing that he feels is for himself. We're going to show the best thing that he feels towards, you. Okay. And, we're going to save you for last. Matter of fact, you're going to be 3. We're going to show him his intention with his current relationship, and then we're going to show his intention with you. Okay? We're going to do that like that. So we're going to go find out we're going to find out what information Spirit has for us about Usman's intention in general as it comes to love. What is in his intention? What is there to be known about this man in general? Let the record be clear. Let it be clear. Set the record straight. This is the intention of this man. His intention is to love yourself first. His philosophy, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. His intention is to be about self, and he's attracted to people who are about self. With that being said, it's giving me huge worry about self vibes for you. The more you worry about him, the more you're going to be out of pocket and off your equilibrium. Okay? When I say off your equilibrium, I mean you're going to be so focused on what's going on over here and so focused on what might be happening over here that you may miss what is happening here. Okay? Now, this young man, I asked, what is the intention for himself? What is there to be known? Spirit wants us to know about himself. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. This is the energy that he moves in. That's his philosophy. That is his love language, baby. Okay? He likes to see, he's about that. He about self, and he likes to see people who are about self. Okay? Anytime you exuding that energy, you're going to get some flags. You're going to really, that does it for him, okay? Self-love, okay? He likes it, apparently. Don't we all? We love someone who loves themselves well. All right, this is what he loves about this girl. Trust there. The situation is calling for you to have faith. He feels a sense of trust in this relationship that he's in right now, okay? Is he planning on leaving Sabrina for me and his intention and feelings? In terms of the trust there, the situation calling for you to have faith, I don't see him breaking that bond. Let's see what comes out for you. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Ooh. Goodness. Okay. Love yourself first. He has a sense of trust there. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay. What is his intention with this girl? The situation is calling for you to have faith. There's a Cupid that's watching him with an arrow. Okay. And, he's looking at this person like, he wants to be able to be trusted. But there's a little Cupid arrow here. There's passion that's coming up for you, allowing your heart and soul to sing with joy. I don't know. I got to get some more to it. Okay. I got to see what else is going here. It says on the bottom of the deck that this could be the one. So let's just get some details. Love yourself first. What is it the Spirit wants us to know about Usman and the love yourself first card. What about this card is it that we need to make understood for Zaynab so she can understand, his intentions and feelings, okay? And if he plans on leaving this person, oh my God. Okay, so I see the King of Cups is here. This is someone who is very in tune and in touch with their feelings. They know exactly what they are calling in. And if that is you and your energy and your eyes on this person, they know exactly what they're doing. Okay. There is a Queen of Wands here. He likes that fire. He likes that sense of excitement that comes with, the passion apparently that's coming here. The World card is here. This is emphasizing that there's a new cycle about to begin. And I don't know if this is allowing your heart and soul to sing with joy. What does that really look like for you? Okay. Are you being, your best self in this situation? Are you allowing your light to shine? Are you really moving in an authentic way? Okay. Because this person is in tune with their emotions and they are looking for something that they can trust, someone they can trust, someone who has a light. Okay. They're not afraid to be passionate and be real. Okay. From what I'm seeing here, and they'd have been through something. You've been through something. You are entering into this next phase of the Fool. Okay. According to the major arcana, you've completed and learned all the lessons that are to be learned here. Okay. So you're going to move forward with passion, allowing your heart and soul to sing with joy, really being free and in yourself and having a sense of like, when you really feel free and vulnerable, or I don't know if you're able to be that way with this person or not, but this person apparently would like to see you in that space. Okay. And they have this person in their life. There's a huge amount of trust there, but there's a little Cupid that's kind of looking in the background, trying to get his attention. And he's kind of like not paying that much attention because he apparently is captivated by what it is that's in his current space. But this is saying for you, allowing your heart and soul to sing with joy and being in that space of knowing what you've been through in this next phase in your journey, feeling free, feeling good. Okay. Letting your light shine, moving with all the wisdom and everything that you know. Okay. Says this could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner that you're seeking. And there's a Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Somebody that wants to get your attention, they're going to come in and get your attention, and they're not going to be passive. They're going to show you. They're going to show you, girl. They're going to show you. You know what that looks like for you. You know what that means. You know what it's going to look like. If you're a rose petals, roses kind of girl, are you a romantic? Because this person that is interested in you at the end of the day is going to express that. You might already know them, and they might hit you with the switch up, honey, and may or may not be this person you're inquiring about. Do you have any follow-up questions for this Libra who wants to make everybody happy? I don't see a Libra being able to hold his composure long in the midst of two women. I don't see it happening long, baby. Especially with you out here skipping along, understanding that the world is yours and everything in it, okay? And understanding how passionate you are and how much love you got to give, honey. This person sitting here stagnant, sitting and watching it all come to him. If he's about that life, then wonderful. He's going to get what it is that he's desiring. But if you are in a space where you're looking for some passion, want to sing, your heart sang with joy, honey, then you need to be probably keeping your eye open for the one that's coming towards you with that sense of want to sweep you off your feet, honey. Make you a little picnic out in the park or something, like a knight in shining armor energy, girl. He's going to give you all the smiles, all that stuff. Now, granted, it is a night. Okay, it might be fleeting. It might be something to keep your mind off this King of Cups. But why not, girl? Because you don't need to be thinking about him if he's thinking about his whole relationship that he's in with someone that he trusted. And if he values trust like he appears to value trust, then you don't want somebody that is going to, be shady or shicey and then ultimately be with you. And I don't think that he's really going to be on that because he's a King of Cups. He's damn Libras. He's a Libra, girl. He is an emotional manipulator. No, I'm sorry. He's mastered the art of saying the right things and, understanding emotion, intelligence and what it means to exude that nature, to bring in what it is that you want, which might be why he's trying to lure in and feed off your energy, honey, even though he got a girl. But again, that's neither here nor there, because all this is saying is that the person that wants you, they're going to come towards you and try to sweep you off your feet. Now, again, it might be temporary because the Knight of Cups aren't known for being, they known for being a little fleety. They might have a couple girls they sweeping off their feet, but I'm just saying they coming. Hey, how you doing, Chris? But yes, so yes, we do appreciate you, Zaynab, for this wonderful question that you just asked in terms of this situation here. Do you have a follow-up question for me? Would you like a straightforward answer from the Angels Oracle? Oh, listen to your intuition. Okay? Listen to your intuition is what the angels are saying. Okay? Listen to your intuition. If you believe, whatever you believe is going to happen is going to happen. Even if you have a belief that you subconsciously are holding on to. Okay? But I feel that you're past all that. And you know what you want. You're very clear about what it is that you want. And just be mindful in all that you're doing and in the energy that you are receptive of and you entertain. It shows what you are in alliance and an agreement of. So just be mindful of that. Okay. Listen to your intuition. But that's your message on today. And guys, it is 11:30 on my end. And I did stay a little over today. But that, you guys, is all for tonight. And Zaynab, please connect with me on Facebook. Okay? You're welcome. Connect with me on Facebook. I would love to see how things pan out. Let me know how you handle, the situation, the test. Again, keeping yourself on that pedestal, loving yourself first. And when I say on that pedestal, I mean not in terms of above anyone else, so to speak, but putting yourself on the pedestal that you are desiring to be on, whether you put yourself there or whether someone else is putting you there. It just means your position of high regard, okay? Not necessarily looking down. It just is a platform and position of reverence and authority. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so that's all I got for you guys tonight. I hope this made sense to you all, and I hope that you resonated with the message. And y'all know how to catch me. You know where to catch me. That Tuesday night, Tuesday, every Tuesday at 10 o'clock. I was on time today. I'm proud of myself, okay? And I am also planning on incorporating more lives throughout the week if I knew a good day. So if there's a good day that will work for y'all, let me know like the best night and the best time frame that works for you guys. And I'll tailor everything to that. Yeah, to be honest, for the most part, as long as it's in alignment, I'm here for it. Had a great time and I hope you have a great night and have a great, even better week. Remember, Friday, new moon, set intentions, make a clear intentions. Take that thing from the mental, bring it down to the physical in whatever means works best for you that really resonates with your soul. Do the work, make the decisions, take the steps, exhibit and exude the behavior and the aura that reflects your intention. And when you observe the fact that it doesn't, monitor that by acknowledging, recognize it, okay? Acknowledge that and say, okay, I want to give this up. I want to give this to, surrender this or whatever you need to do, have that process, but don't ignore it. You know what I mean? Work through your healing and prepare yourself. Again, that's just one less thing that you're going to have to do when you do come upon that union that it is that you're desiring, that is obviously at hand, and where that work is going to need to be done. If you don't do it by yourself, you're going to have to do that work with your partner anyway. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. All right. Well, have a great night, guys. And, just know I love you guys. Like, I love you. Like, if you, a lot of people don't get told that, apparently. And, there's been times where I didn't hear that, so I'm like, I love you. Okay. Have a great day, a great night, a great morning, wherever you at, whenever you see this. Bye.